In last lecture, we have created function logPersonInfo with two parameters, person name of type string and a person age of type number. In this lecture, we'll continue and I will show you how you can create your custom types. Okay, so let's say here in our playground.ts, we'll stay here for quite a while, and let's create here a new function which we'll be calling very conveniently logPersonInfo2. Okay, so simply copy this entire function and let's provide here logPersonInfo2. And to this function, I will be expecting to pass object of a person, where this object will have a number and also will have an age and also name. So for example, I can create here a const new variable, const person object. All right, and here will be defined, it will have a name. Of course, we can choose here a different name. Okay, so John, let's say, comma, and the age, let's say 35, 34. Okay, and now I would like to pass this person to my logPersonInfo. Okay, so I would like to call here logPersonInfo2, and I would like to pass here as a person. What we can do now, we can pass separately the person name and person age. So what I should be able to do now is just call here person.name, comma, and person.age. So that's I'm able to do, but I would like to just pass here person. So what we need to do for that, we need to change the signature of the function. We need to specify here different parameters, of course. And it's always good while we are learning to also check the error here. So you can see here expected 2 arguments, but got 1. So we are expecting to receive 2 arguments, 1, 2, but we are passing only 1. Okay, so let's specify here only 1 argument. Okay, so I can specify here as a person. Okay, we'll see here the issue what we had before, that is implicitly any. What I will do here now, I will say here, it's indeed, I will say here any, so I'm not afraid to pass here anything, all right, because I know that I will pass here person. This of course not good, but I can act this to work with a person now. And I can specify here person.name, and here person.age. And now you can see here a couple of issues. What if my person will not have a name or age? If I will pass a person like this to the logPersonInfo2, I will get here probably undefined. Okay, so that would be issue. And also the IntelliSense doesn't work because Typescript doesn't know what type is a person. So if I will write here comma, I don't have here name or age here. In this drop-down menu, I cannot choose here anything because the Typescript doesn't know what type it is. It's any. Okay, so what we can do here, we can specify here a type for the person. Okay, how we can do it? We can either provide here inline type. What I can do here is to write here curly brackets for a type, and I can specify here that we'll be passing here person, which will have a type, will have a name of type string, and also age of type number. And now you can see here, when I will access here person, I can access here name, and when I will get here person, I can access here also age. Okay, so now IntelliSense works. I'm expecting to receive here only person with a name and the age. So for example, if I will decide to change my object, which I will be passing to logPersonInfo2, for example, my person will not have age, then you should see here error because you cannot pass here a person without the age because you're expecting this age to receive here. Okay, so person, and you can see here argument of type name string is not assignable to parameter of type name string age number. You can see here we are expecting to get here this parameter, but we are passing only this, only name. Okay, so let's revert it and let's pass here normally age. What's not so convenient about this inline type is that if we would like to reuse this type in our application, we cannot. We need to specify here again the same type of the name and the age. So what we can do, we can provide this type into the separate one. So what I will do here, I will simply specify here a new type. Okay, we can declare these types also up here. Okay, I can write here type. Okay, I can now the special keyword type. After that, the type name, usually starting with the uppercase, so we can specify the type of the person equals and the curly brackets. And now we can specify here type of the person will have a name of type string, and it will have an age of type number. So you can see here, instead of passing here now this, I can simply omit this and I can specify here I'll be expecting to receive here person, and now I can reuse this anywhere I want in my application. So I can specify here, for example, here. The person is the type of the person. So when I will be passing here something else, I will get here probably issues, or when I will remove here age, I will get here probably issue. Yeah. So now we are enforcing that the person has to be the person type and it has to have these properties. All right. So now let's revert this. And I'll show you one interesting thing. We can also specify the type for the parameter here or for any variable here by specifying here interface, and that's the thing you will see very commonly. Okay, so I'll write the interface. I'll comment out this type person, and I'll write here interface person. All right, so like this, and in an interface you don't need to write here equal sign, just like curly brackets, and it will specify here name of the string. All right, and the age of the number, and you will see everything will work as before. Now we have here interface and the type, no issues. And now you may be asking, what's the difference between the interface and the person? Why we have a types, why we have interfaces? If I can do everything I want also with the type, and I also everything what I can do with the interface, I can do with the type, and everything I can do with the type, I can do also with the interface. That's not entirely true. There are very small differences and also conventions where you would like to rather use interface, and in other places you would like to rather use types. And about these differences, I'll be talking in the next lecture. So, see you there, guys. Cheers.